It's early in the morning and I'm about to start off my day. And as the seasons change, there's still a little bit of a chill in the morning. So if you hear something in the background, it's my tower heater going again, taking the chill off of what's going on in the building. But this message came to me, another spiritual download, and I just wanted to share this with you and talk about it a little bit in detail. Small-minded people live in a large world. Large-minded people live in a small world. Let me explain. Now, I've talked about leveling up in numerous audios. You probably tuned in and you checked things out. I appreciate you doing that. But there are some people, and they could be as nice as they could be, giving in the whole 9 yards, but you simply do not get along with them for the simple fact that communication is always a disconnect. There's always a disconnect. And it's not technically your fault, and it's not technically their fault. It's just that you are a high-minded person or a large-minded person. You look at the glass being half full. You look at opportunities. You have a more positive outlook. You take advantage of blessings that are given to you. You share them with other people, and you look forward to more. You just live in this place of contentment no matter what's going on in your life. And even though there is difficulty, you have a healthy attitude with dealing with it. You have a strong spiritual connection with your higher power, first and foremost. So overall, because we do have this human experience where we have good days and bad days, but overall, you're a pretty upbeat person, and you just love life. You love life overall. And then you have this other person that you may care deeply about, whether it's family, friends, romance, or whatever it is. But their outlook, they're small-minded. Everything with them is a restriction. You come up with a simple idea of, going somewhere different to eat, or maybe taking a trip somewhere that you've never been. They'll be the first one in conversation to come up with reasons why you can't go there or can't have it. Oh, I can't go. Oh, yeah, you want to try out such and such, but I can't go there because, I really never tried such and such, or I don't like such and such and such. Now, if it's a health condition, that's different. But I mean, other than that, what's the big deal about trying out a new restaurant? Or they'll say, oh, you want to go to so and so, and you don't even know anybody there. Why do you want to go visit that place? No. You know what? Let's just go over to my auntie's house. Let's go over to my daughter's house. Somewhere familiar. They're stuck in the familiar, whether it's toxic or not. They're just afraid to experience anything new. They're small-minded. So to them, anything that goes on in the world that is contrary to what they're exposed to is too much. And they'll look at the world as it's this big, huge, dark, unfriendly, scary place. So they're not going to step out into it. But the other person who has a larger mindset, they look at the world as a welcoming place. They look at anything that's different as a blessing, as an opportunity to learn. They're expanding and growing. And you can sometimes see the difference between these two people. Let's say that the both of you go to a gathering or somewhere. You could both be the same age or close in age, but I could bet you that other people can see the physical differences between the both of you. This is how strong your spirit is, people. This is what I need for you to know. Your outlook on life will reflect on how you look. Because I'm middle-aged and I'm coming across some people that are my age or even younger, and they look older than I do. Not saying that I'm the youngest looking thing on the block, because there probably are some people that are my age that look younger than me. But I mean, that's a superficial thing. But the point of the matter is, because of their attitude, because they're combative or negative or anything else, they look at least 10, 20, 30 years older than they are, and they probably have some underlying health conditions. They're aging on the inside because of their attitude. So if you do have someone in your life and they don't see things the same way you see them, don't be sad about it. Pray that they develop a stronger spiritual connection, because they probably don't, or they have been indoctrinated to think negatively, or have this sense of learned helplessness. You just limit yourself as to what kind of information and things that you share with this person, because they're not going to get it. And you can't make them get it. I know we want to shine our light wherever we go to help others, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if some people don't want to receive the light, then maybe you should go ahead and cast your light somewhere else. And I'm not saying that not to care about these people. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that you need to be careful what direction you channel your energy. And you're going to come across people that are not going to be on the same page as you. You're going to come across some people that are going to be against you and try to come against you. You have to have this mindset that because you have a positive attitude toward life doesn't mean that everybody else is going to. And you have to be prepared to fight that spiritual war. You have to fortify yourself. So sometimes the best way to do it, it doesn't have to be a negative confrontation. You just slowly distance yourself. Restrict what kind of conversations you have with these people. Restrict what kind of interactions that you have with these people. Don't try to overload them with all this new stuff because you're so excited about your new spirituality, because they're not going to understand it. They're not going to receive it, and some of them might be offended because they feel like you're trying to belittle them. I know it's misguided, and I know it's highly misunderstood. But sometimes that's the reason why that person you're close to, you can't get but so close to them. That's why there's a disconnect. You and that person are not on the same spiritual wavelength, and the truth is the truth. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Peace to you all.